When we were planning our trip to New York City, we didn't want to just eat at the famous restaurants. We wanted to find the local versions that were actually worth it. So we devoured Reddit, we read dozens of blogs, and we asked our local friends, and we built our own hit list of iconic New York foods: pizza, bagels, pastrami, and more, all served without the hype, the lines, or the $20 price tag. Today we're showing you how to eat some of the most famous foods in New York City like a local. Let's go!
Love the smell of urea in the morning. Gets my hunger signals going.
Full New York experience, ready for a bagel. Last video, we visited the iconic Russ Daughters for their Lox Bagel, which is actually just down the road from Heaven's Hot. But when we did all of our research into Reddit, which would never lie, they said Heaven's Hot is where the locals go to get their Lox Bagel. So let's go see what it's all about. We walked in and the vibe here is like so chill, so local.
Love it.
I love it too. It just feels just like your local bagel shop around the corner. So just what you have to know is there's a sign that says place orders here. So make sure you go to the back. The staff are super friendly. They'll ask you what you want. Can we do an everything bagel, like Lox Bagel with cream cheese? And then you go to the front to pay. It's not like a one-stop wonder. You gotta take some steps. But what we're also loving is we got 2 coffees and a bagel for $19. So it's a lot cheaper than some of the other famous places. We got their traditional Nova Lox special, which is like that quintessential New York bagel with Nova Lox, salmon, capers. We got scallion cream cheese, and of course an everything bagel. What you have to know, very important, Nova Lox is not smoked salmon. It is cured with salt, not smoking. So that's your little fun fact of the day for breakfast. Look at that, baby. See if I can not dislocate my jaw, put it in my face. The bagel, it is definitely like thinner than maybe say Russ and Daughters, not as like pillowy, but I actually really like that because I do feel like it allows you to put it in your mouth a little bit easier. I really like the lettuce. It adds just like a really light crispness and really freshness. The tomatoes are super fresh. They have a lot of capers on here, which I really love for that briny pop. And their logs is just tender, moist, like fatty, unctuous, everything that you want in a good lox. So I mean, if you're looking for like a bagel that's $12 instead of $19 with a more local vibe, this is definitely the place to come. Or just walk down the street, it's 4 minutes away, and do a comparison with yourself. Okay, asterisk. Nova Lox is salt-cured salmon, but they do smoke salmon. Just want to make sure I am not spreading misinformation about bagels. Big bonus points for me that they have tables and chairs so you can actually sit and enjoy your bagel. So I go back.
I would totally go back. If I were a local, I'd be here like quite often. If I had one bagel to eat, this may not be the one.
Katz's Deli, just down the street from Heaven's Hot, is literally world famous for their pastrami sandwiches. We had one in our last video, but locals who are in the know, and now that's you, know they make incredible hot dogs without the line. So let's go get one, dog on it. I'm so funny. So just like when you're getting a pastrami sandwich, you have to get a ticket. Each person gets one. But unlike the pastrami sandwich where you have to wait in those lines, there's no line for the hot dog. You just go right up to the grill, give the magic ticket, grab your little hot dog. Hot dog. The last video we tried the iconic Nathan's hot dog. This one, honestly, it looks pretty amazing, if we can say that about a hot dog. It's got like this nice charry action. I can almost like see how crispy it's gonna be, right? Like I can see like this onions, which I didn't expect them to be red sauce, but hey, sauerkraut.
Make it snappy.
Oh, I heard it. Look at that, so crispy, so snappy. You can see the juiciness inside. Those onions are like a little bit tangy, a little bit sweet, but also oniony. Sauerkraut, tangy. This is a hot dog that I would eat again. And it's a hot dog, but I really like it.
Hot dog, hot dog. This doesn't look like any hot dog I've ever had. It's like, the onions almost look like a tomato sauce that you'd find on like spaghetti.
I know.
And then there's sauerkraut.
It won't let you down, I promise. And I wouldn't lie to you about hot dogs. It's a good dog.
They're really good.
That was a really good hot dog. Would I come all the way down here just for a hot dog? No. because you should get the pastrami here. But if you're here, you should try both things. There's 2 ways to pay, so make sure you keep your ticket where they put the price on it. And if you're gonna pay by credit card, you pay at the front right here. And if you're gonna pay by cash, you pay on the way out. Regardless of how you pay, make sure you keep your payment ticket and your unused ticket because they're gonna ask for it at the front desk and they will charge you if you don't have it. And for sugar, I need sugar. One of the most iconic New York City foods that you probably never tried is an egg cream. Despite what it sounds like, there's no egg in it. It's just seltzer water, chocolate syrup, and a little bit of cream. And the place to go is Ray's Candy Store, a soda fountain that's been here since 1974. And Ray, the owner, he still goes behind the counter sometimes, even though he's in his 90s. The locals say they make the best egg creams, and even people like Anthony Bourdain has been here. Well, the sign says it, so it's gotta be true. Wow.
You like?
I think we're here for the traditional egg cream.
Yeah, egg cream. Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate is the traditional, right?
Chocolate.
Let's do a chocolate.
Original. Yeah,
Original, yeah. Here for the original. I'm obsessed with them.
I saved my money and I bought a candy store.
That's a great idea. I love it.
How long have you had this business?
51 years.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Oh, here we go.
Thank you.
Egg cream. I'm Ray.
Ray and Ray's Candy Store.
Ray is 92?
92.
92.
Amazing.
It's still running the store.
They try to give me candy. I love candy. I don't tell them that I give it away. No.
Well, you do have a candy shop.
But my certain gone. This is peanut butter cup. The doctor told me no more hurricane. It stayed here, it doesn't go away. So I didn't have this is peanut butter cup. $1 in here.
So many peanut butter cups. I love it.
I love it. It doesn't bother me.
So I genuinely don't even care how this tastes. You just have to go to meet Ray. Like, literally.
Yeah.
Such a cute character. But let's talk about this egg cream. So traditionally it's made with Fox's You Bet, which is a chocolate syrup made from a Jewish Brooklynite. So that's why there's a lot of Jewish delis and bakeries here. That's why you'll find Ray's Candy Shop and a lot of egg creams. It's got a little seltzer water, the chocolate syrup, a little bit of cream. It tastes like
An egg?
no, I don't even know why it's called an egg cream, but it tastes like a chocolate malt, but like lighter and fizzier because of seltzer water. It's really good. I really like that actually. It's very unique. You have to come here. Again, I don't want to spread misinformation. There's no cream and no egg in the egg cream, just milk. Therefore, it's health food. All right, verdict, Caleb, would you go back for an egg cream?
I don't think I'm the one to ask because I can't really do dairy.
Well, I would go back simply because it's quirky and you gotta meet Ray.
You have to meet Ray. I'd go back just for Ray.
Me too. But next up is something truly iconic and one of my favorite desserts of all time. So let's take this on the run. Just around the corner from Ray's Candy Store, you will find Reniero's Italian Bakery. And they do make their Italian cheesecake, which is more ricotta-based, but they also make a traditional New York City version that apparently is a bit of a hidden gem. So that is what we are here to check out. I mean, look at this place. This is gorgeous. It feels like traditional, like old school Italian. Apparently you can order something here or you can go to the back of the store if you want to actually be seated in the cafe. I just want to look at everything. Cheesecake time! Their sitting area, their cafe is just as beautiful as their bakery, but the real star is the cheesecake. So you can get the traditional Italian version, which is made with ricotta, or we can go New York cheesecake when you're in New York, traditionally made with sour cream and cream cheese. You got 2 options. You can get the little mini, which obviously we did, or you can get a slice. Very important texture check.
Looks thick.
It looks just luscious. Oh my gosh, just like putting my fork in it, you can tell how rich and dense it is. Check that out. Well, I'm a cheesecake connoisseur, if you watch our last video. And this New York cheesecake is denser than Junior's, which we've had before. They're both amazing, but this one has that true like sour cream tang. It's rich, it's indulgent. I'm very glad we got the smaller one because we have a lot to eat today, but
Does it take the cake?
yes, it takes the cheesecake. It is good. That pun was very cheesy.
Cutting you off.
Okay, Mr. Lactose Intolerant.
All right, first try, let's go. I took the tiniest bite and it's like dense. Like I think I can feel it like settling in my stomach. It's like right there. I don't know which I like better. They're both like very, very different. This is like almost like pound cake versus like regular cake. It's a brick. So how do you like your cheesecake? Do you like it like really, really dense, or Junior's is more like silky smooth?
I'm team dense.
I'm Team Switzerland.
Ugh. Another really big difference here, other than like the denseness and the more tangy sour creaminess, is the fact that it has no crust. So if you're a cheesecake purist like me and you just love unadulterated cheesecake, this is absolutely for you. But if you want that little crust, that's where Junior's maybe takes the cake. It's a really good thing that I don't live in New York City, because I would go back for this every day and I will dream about it. While Katz's Deli might have the legendary pastrami status, but locals know just across town you'll find Sarge's Deli, which has been around since 1964, and it is one of the last remaining traditional Jewish delis that still cures their pastrami in-house. And judging by the fact that there is a small line, I think we got a hit. Well, we're starting strong. We each get our own little pickle plate with coleslaw. All right, so that is a sandwich. First impressions compared to the famous Katz is thinner sliced for sure. We asked their process, so it starts downstairs where they pump the meat full of all their flavorings, rub their super secret rub on the outside. They of course wouldn't tell us what it is because then they'd have to kill us. My words, not theirs. And then they bring it upstairs and they store it in a nice, moist little box to keep it juicy and tender. They layer it with their bread, and now we have the Sarge's pastrami sandwich. I'm so excited. Like, I mean, look at this thing. I don't know if I can put it in my mouth, but let's try. The bread is a little softer, a little chewier, has a little bit more of that rye flavor, which I really like with the pastrami. It's really moist, it's really juicy. It does taste a little bit like less fatty, which I really like. I mean, that is a darn good pastrami sandwich. Huge fan over here. I don't know if the coleslaw is to put on top or if this is an abomination, but it's really tangy and light, and I think it would be amazing with a little bit of their mustard. Come on, mustard. I know, it's gonna explode on my face. There we go. Look at that. Beefing it up. Pastrami is beef, right?
Look at this. Look at the bounce. There's that much meat. And I'm just gonna compress this thing so it can actually fit in my
Don't even bother. You just gotta go in like a cave person.
Oh, it's so good. It's just like pure pastrami. Nothing else in it. And frankly, it doesn't need anything else. It's that good. I'm not joking. Like, this thing is amazing.
Here's the hack. Flip it in half.
And then it's flat.
And then it's flat, easier to eat. Okay, we also got a nish, which apparently is a very traditional Jewish, like, savory snack. It's like a potato fritter. So our server told us to cut it down the middle and then put spicy mustard on it. It feels very, like, tater tot texture on the inside. There we go. So it looks like mashed potatoes, honestly.
That's not what I thought it was.
Not what I expected at all. All right, gonna mustard it up. Woo!
All right, you're brave.
Yeah, maybe that was a bit aggressive play with the mustard, so I'm just gonna do a little bit of this. It's like deep fried mashed potato. I mean, can you go wrong frying carbs? It's good. It's simple. It's good. I like it. We were just told that one of the most unique things about Sarge's Deli is that they really allow you to customize your pastrami thickness. Other places, like, this is how it is. This is how we do it. But if you want it thin cut, thick cut, or hand cut here, you really have your choice. We love the thin cut, but you don't have options available. What'd you think?
I thought it was amazing.
It was so good. I would go back there in a heartbeat. But one thing I do know, I'm very full. But we have 2 more stops and we're doing it for you, so you get the best
And it was
food.
only half a sandwich.
Yeah. So
I don't even know how people eat a whole thing.
keep that in mind. Come hungry. All right, we're about to do some pizza investigation because we have been told by some local friends that Cello's Pizzeria is the new hot up-and-coming pizza by the slice place. Doesn't have the hundreds of years of history as other places because it's brand new. We're gonna see if it's worth a slice because, you know, it's a tough job and someone's gotta do it for you to see if the pizza's worth it. I wish you could smell this because it smells promising. We got a classic cheese New York slice. I do see some basil on this one, which makes me excited. And there's a little fresh cheese on top. The crust, just on looking at it, nice. I got a puffy kind of like Neapolitan style, and it's really, really crispy. So things I think are coming. I think you're supposed to fold the pizza, but I'm not a New Yorker, so I'm going to eat it like a tailor. Okay. That is a good slice. The pizza crust is like really crispy, which I like. Let us know if you like soft or crispy crust. If you're a crispy crust lover like me, this pizza, that tomato sauce feels really fresh, handmade. That cheese on top, that little extra like cheesy goodness. It's really salty with that fresh basil. This pizza place is going places. Wah, wah, wah. Let me make pizza in peace. If we're kind of doing a comparison between Joe's Pizza and the super famous one that we went to in our iconic New York food video, this one, the tomato sauce, it feels like it's more of a focus. It's more fresh. There is less cheese, which lets the tomato sauce shine. But the little like cheese on top is saltier. So it does like have more flavor, even though there's less cheese, and it's balanced perfectly by that fresh tomato, that little basil, and that crispy crust. It's transporting me back to Italy like for real. And no line. No line at all. Better pizza, no line. Well, our real test is when we come back, and 11 out of 10, I'd come back here. Under $5 for a slice. Incredible pizza, no line. And I'm not like a huge pizza person, but like I will think about this slice again. There's nothing like a good slice of pizza. But you know what makes it even better? Something a little sweet.
More pizza?
You know, that's actually good math. Well, we made quite the trek across the city, which is honestly really needed after all that food. And now that means we have a little more space for something sweet. And what better do it than a bakery? This is Ohrwasser's Bakery, which has been here for over 100 years, since 1916. And the locals will tell you they make the best iconic New York black and white cookies, half chocolate, half vanilla. Traditionally, William Greenberg Desserts, where we went last video, has the iconic status. But the locals say otherwise. If you're not familiar with the cookie, it was made famous by Seinfeld when he said, "Look to the cookie and all of our problems would be solved." So if you're still here, give this video a like. Let us know if you like cakey or crunchy cookies, and then let's go see what the texture is all about inside Ohrwasser's. There's two sizes, the small or the large. We got the large one because we love ourselves, and you should get the big one too. So on first thoughts, it's very soft, it's very cakey, similar to William Greenberg. That was probably one of the most surprising cookies we'd ever had. It was more like a donut and not like a cookie. This kind of feels like it's gonna be the same. Look how thick that baby is. Chocolate vanilla frosting, sometimes it's frosting, sometimes it's ganache. I'm gonna do a little cookie deep dive. It does have the same kind of donut-y texture, but the ganache or the frosting here, it's more rich chocolate. It is a little bit sweeter, so it is quite a sweet cookie. And I am not mad about it. There's always space for a little black and white cookie in this body. So we decided that this one, although it's still very donut and muffin-like, it has a slight more, like a smidge more cookie texture. Some of the local versions of these famous foods really blew the iconic spots out of the water. But if you haven't seen our guide to where to get these iconic foods at the most famous places, that is where the real New York City food showdown started. So subscribe and check out that video.